And welcome to a new episode of Let's Play with Syncr0. Tonight, I'm just gonna do some art. It looks a little weird, I know. See, I can step through it and go like a crazy ghost thing. But I wanted to do King Spray graffiti. That fell through because for some reason this camera that you see locked right here, the virtual one that tracks all of this goodness, well, it won't track right in King Spray graffiti, so I'm going to have to do that a little later. So, without further ado, let's get into the art. All right, so give me a moment. I got to go and get my... why does it still say Destiny? No. Tilt brush. Sorry. Tonight has not been going very well. Go. And... sorry, just give me a moment. I need to get the chat out of mine. Good. Pop out chat. All right, there we go. And different program. Are you? Sorry, I know I should have done this elsewhere, but I am retarded. You know what? I'm just going to monitor chat from where I am. I'll just lift my head. All right. In any case, let's just get started. So, welcome to the artwork, or to the art. Let me see where I am. All right, there we are. Oh, switch. So, let's just get rid of the scribble stuff. So, boom. All right. Oh, wrong one. Erase. Bye. Oh boy, you guys saw what I wrote. Okay, well, let's do some art. What the hell? Whoa! Oh, neat. Cerulean. Green. That looks pretty cool. Some fog. Oh, let's get some fog up in here. There we go. I'm on the alien planet. Okay, so let's go ahead and move you over here. What's this? Oh, let's get rid of you. Oh, cool. But how do I get rid of you? Yeah. Oh, I gotta turn you off here. Lights. Okay. Cool. It's been a while since I've been here, so let's just start drawing stuff. I'm not going to get all personal. I'm too frustrated to get into that tonight. But for those of you who are watching who don't know me, my real name is Paul. I do go by, sorry, I'm not good enough to do this. I go by, what the hell? Twitchy all of a sudden. Ah, there you go. Okay. Go by Syncr0. And just in case you're wondering, that is a 0. Not a SYNCRO, it's definitely a 0. My real name, Paul. Just Paul. That's me, the guy who's not in front of the camera. So yeah, here we go. That'd be me, Paul. You guys can call me Syncr0 because these two are definitely not the same person. Definitely not. I'm a little more reserved in real life. At least I like to think so. You know, I'm gonna do something right here. I'm just gonna. That's where the camera is, so I know where to look. Boom. Now I have a reference. Yeah, I work at an aircraft factory. I do calibration. Anything that makes a measurement. I make sure it's accurate. So, you know, planes don't fall out of the sky, and no one takes a mismeasurement, and manifolds don't rattle apart. But as to where I'm from, most people, they think a lot of people think I'm Samoan. People used to think I was Mexican when I was younger. Well, some people still do, in fact. They still do, in fact, speak to me in Spanish first before English, and it does get annoying. I'm actually from a little island. Actually, a bunch of big islands. And a whole lot of little ones. From the Philippines. I wonder, what does that look like to you guys? Let me get out of the way. Yeah. So that's where I started from when I was born. Yeah, so I flew all the way from here to Land of the Rising Sun, where my sister was born, where she currently is. Man, all home of the greatest mechs and coolest cartoons in the world. Lived there for a little bit, and my path took me over here. Let's put you more Golden State to California. Not San Francisco, no. Actually, commuter flight down to San Diego. And this is where I grew up. Right here in San Diego. So, yeah, I was like a teeny little baby. So I really don't remember this whole island thing. Little bits and pieces. Oddly enough, my earliest memory is over here, Japan, where the first thing I remember is a light bulb in a light shade, and then those little, you know, those little magnetic cars on tracks that you pull a little trigger, it goes around like this, and it goes down, it goes up a wall and comes back down. That's what I remember, and I remember being up high in an apartment somewhere in Japan. That's my earliest memory. A light bulb and these little magnetic racing car tracks they had. Let me get rid of some of this stuff, and it's getting cluttered. Bye-bye Philippines, bye-bye California, bye-bye Japan. None of this race car track. So, the set I remember was black with yellow streaks. They glowed in the dark. They had these little triggers like this, little trigger controllers. That's all they were. They both came down to a little point right here. Little car started here, and they just go all around. That's my earliest memory. Can't remember any further back than that. Japan. But from there, various silly adventures of me growing up. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get too personal here. And of graduating high school. 9/11 happened. Tried to join the military. That didn't happen. Yeah, I mean, you know, life happens. Things that you want to do, even though other people are trying to get you, and it doesn't always work out in your favor. So, but as a result, I went down a different path. I mean, where am I on the screen? It's really hard to tell. Okay. So, I left. Oop. I left. It's going to be at the big. Left San Diego. Lots of different circumstances happened. I left San Diego. Moved to Texas. I'm pretty sure I screwed up Texas. Don't get mad at me. I moved to Texas, specifically Houston. I know you Okies who are watching. Yeah, you don't care, but I moved there. By this time, I did a lot of crazy things. You know, like, well, not what people would normally consider to do with themselves, because I don't think you could tell, but I'm a little huge to be a Filipino. So I didn't do normal things. I was too big as a child to play in Little League and stuff, because, you know, we hurt children, other kids that were half our size. I'm talking about me and my brother, but yeah, and a lot of things that you guys would consider normal, I did. I mean, I don't know if I want to get into that. So it's nothing like super illegal. It's just embarrassing. Just a whole line of shit that I didn't get done. But anyways, I digress. So I go to Texas. I ended up being a wax salesman. You heard me right. A wax salesman. I met a lot of cool people. Met a team there. I set up events at gas stations, sold cans of this stuff. It didn't really pick up for me until I made it to Baltimore, when I was pretty much the only one who figured out that why sell it to just individuals when you could sell it to the city of Baltimore. It got good. I got called back. Oh yeah, I moved from Texas to Baltimore. Had adventures there. Went down a river. Dude, had lots of crab out there. My first nephew was born, and I was recalled back to California. Not going to get into that because it's kind of a sore subject for me. But a lot of other things happened. I ended up working for this company for 10 years. In my current field of expertise, I'm a metrologist, and like I said, anything that makes a measurement takes a measurement, and this is a very poor drawing of a caliper. I make sure it's accurate. If this thing isn't measuring correctly on parts that control a jet, or parts that go in a helicopter, or parts that go in a car, I don't make sure it's accurate. Make sure the guy who's be the safety net on the guy who's doing the machining on those parts. Even if his job isn't even if that particular machinist doesn't take his job seriously, at least I can guarantee that these are measuring properly, because I do know the full consequences if I fail at my job. Parts don't fit right, and I know it's a tiny little thing. It's very unlikely that bad things will happen, but it's still a chance, and I'm that way. I mean, I had a really good trainer when I first started this over at my previous company. She kind of instilled not to fuck up, because this, no matter how small, like, doesn't have to be a waste of life. It doesn't have to be a waste of time or people's monies or put anyone else's livelihood on just on check because I screwed up. I'm there to make sure things move smoothly and people get, the best quality parts they can get. This is my part. I mean, just like any other teenager, I had delusions of grandeur of being a hero, and this is the closest I'll ever get. And then again, I've always been more of in the shadows kind of thing. The ninja took over a lot. This guy. Zinja. Something really cool. This one has glowy eyes. I don't have the time or patience to, draw electric guitar. But yeah, this is kind of my outlook on life. I get things done. I move faster, and I'm less restricted if I'm working outside of, well, not in the spotlight. I mean, I follow rules, but I don't like being constricted by bureaucratic processes. I like simplicity. I like knowing what my function is, and then having the authority to just get my job done. And I don't really care if anyone notices. In fact, this whole thing with me being out here in the spotlight, this actually terrifies the hell out of me. I am way outside my comfort zone right now. And I mean, it just this all goes back to why I'm doing this in the first place. What the original purpose of this channel is for me to get an artistic expression out, whether it be playing video games, commenting, making fun of my friends while they're playing video games. It's just something I used to I used to love. And up until now, I've been making videos copying other people's styles, and that pretty much, well, that is really the main cause of why I'm doing this now. It bugs me. It really does. Like, that I'm copying other people's things, and I don't feel like I love the whole thing as I used to. Like, as growing up as a kid, I'm not as fast as I used to be. I can't even pull off some of the badass moves that was just second nature to me, like breathing when I was younger. Huh. I'm not unsure of making YouTube videos though. I'm gonna continue to improve. You got my promise on that, because the whole mixed reality thing, I think I got mostly nailed down. I still need to get some more equipment and get lights and whatnot, so I can make it look more impressive and sharper for you guys. But I'm gonna try my hand at script writing. But yeah, all this is for me to step outside my comfort zone, put myself out there in your way to get your unbridled thoughts. So leave your comment. Leave your comments in the chat below. If you should be watching this on YouTube. because I am curious. I'm scared, terrified. I don't like operating out in the public where everyone could see me. I really don't. But yeah, I think it's time for this guy to go away. Because life for me, for staying in the shadows for all that was worth, all that efficiency, how far it got me, little tired now. Needs to go away. So here I am, the new improved Paul, aka Syncr0, putting myself out there. I'm going to try to get Kingsbury Graffiti to work because it is a visually impressive program. I do want to express myself in that manner because this whole 3D thing, ooh, it's yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm not ready. God, I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of that. What is this? Bye. Yeah, I'm not ready for this to show off. I need to work on it a little more 2D. But in any case, thank you for listening to my rant. I've been Syncr0, and if you like what you saw here, let me know down in the comments. And please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, watch me win, watch me art, but have fun watching. I've been Syncr0. Have a good night. Oh, I didn't notice the light went out.